Yo, 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 what up? Yeah, I've been following the Tayk47 case a little bit. So yesterday he got sentenced to 80 years, and Mark Salvador's mother did her impact statement. Let's just get into it. First, we're going to listen to the mom's impact statement, and then we'll listen to the judge give out the 80 years.
April 23rd, 2017, we spent our final day together as a family, engaged in yard work. We had just moved to a new neighborhood and into our first house a month prior. Marky had been eagerly anticipating this day, looking forward to the day the grass would grow tall enough to mow it, because it was his. While we rested, he continued to work. He was diligent and a hard-working man. He helped others when he could and was always willing to lend a hand to anyone in need. After we finished, I could see the pride in his eyes for what he had done that day. He looked happy and was excited for our new life in our new home. When he left that day, I didn't know he was giving me his last goodbyes. A hug and a kiss that will stain my heart. I didn't know when I started to text him that I would be...
Guys, you got Tayk just standing over there, soaking it all in. I mean, for a parent to lose a child, dude, that's like, it's not supposed to work that way. You're supposed to have kids, you grow old, the kids lose their parents, the kids grow old, they have kids. You know, it's not supposed to work out the other way where a parent loses a child. But sometimes it does, and it's just sad, dude. Just really sad.
Receiving one last response, that those would be our last words to each other. He never came back that day. My son was full of love, full of hope and ambitions. He had trust in the good nature of people. He was an entrepreneur. He had a love for the arts, music, photography, videography, people, and business. He had many passions. He was a lyricist, a photographer, and a businessman. He wrote poems, and he would synthesize and compose his own music and record his own lyrics. He was an angel to a few, but a friend to all. He was excited to build connections and help people reach their potential. He had a hand in nurturing and fostering his friends' passion for music, inspiring them to pursue careers in the music industry. This isn't a fair world, but there are rules. He put his trust in you, and when he got into that car that day, and his trust was betrayed, but he lived with hope and love in his heart, and I will carry that with me for as long as I live. My son desired to live in a city that loved him. My son desired a brighter future for himself, his family, and others. He hoped for something better than this. My youngest son, Mark Anthony Saldivar's life ended on April 23rd, 2017, at the age of 23. His dreams, ambitions, aspirations, and goals taken from him by you. He brought smiles.
Damn, I wonder what's going through Tayk's head right there. Like, damn, like I fucked up. I mean, he knows how he got himself in a situation, but it's like, that's why I always say, dude, it only takes a 1-second decision to alter the rest of your life. Tayk was obviously young. I seen they had when they're doing the sentencing, like, until you're like 24, 25, the man's like brain and maturity don't stop growing, so everything seems like a bigger deal than it is, which I'm not saying it's like an excuse, but that's why young kids that try to grow up too fast, they're just not ready for it, and a lot of them make bad mistakes. But yeah, I just wonder what's going through Tayk's head right there, like, damn, dude.
To everyone he knew. He left his mark on all of us. I'm thankful justice prevailed so we can start the healing process, to find peace and move on from this painful chapter.
She probably wanted the death penalty. I wonder if she wanted the death penalty, or does she still want Tayk to live and just do his time? Like, I wonder which side she falls on.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. It states that we unanimously find that...
So that was the mom's impact statement, and now we're gonna watch the judge sentence Tayk.
The defendant, Tamar McIntyre, did not cause the death of Anthony Saldivar under the immediate influence of sudden passion arising from adequate cause. It states that punishment to be assessed at 80 years in the prison, and there is no fine. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
Not going to say, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm first going to start with your unanimous decision stating that there was no finding of sudden passion. If that is your verdict, I'll need you to respond yes. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
We'll start on the end. Is this your verdict? I'm sorry?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Oh.
I'm on the back row. I'm sorry. Is this your verdict on the back row? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? With regards to the sentence of 80 years in the prison and no fine, if this is your verdict, I need you to answer yes. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
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 Back row, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Someone's
Is this your
phone
verdict?
ringing?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have you go back to the jury room, and I'll meet you back there shortly. Everyone, please rise for the jurors. All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, Mr. McIntyre, the jury found you guilty of murder. Your punishment is to be assessed at 80 years in the prison. The court will give you credit for any time served. There's a $0 fine. And with regards to the other offense, State, are you requesting that to be stacked?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor.
And I'm assuming you're against that, is that correct?
We are, Your Honor. We would just like to briefly, for the record, maintain that our argument would be that to run consecutively an 80-year sentence on top of 50.
Just one moment, counsel. Just give me one moment. Mr. McIntyre, I want you to know that I listened to all of the evidence in punishment and thought about whether or not your sentence should be stacked. I don't know where your mom is, don't know where your father is. I know that you had a
Damn, his mom or his father isn't in the courtroom, and the judge hasn't seen him. No wonder Tayk went down the path that he did. It's fucked up, bro. He ain't no excuses for the actions, but nature versus nurture, and like you're raised up and around a fucked up environment. Sometimes you're gonna make some fucked up decisions.
rough childhood. And I do know that these offenses occurred when you were very young. And I understand the state of the law, what people consider an adult. I listened to the testimony of the expert that was brought by defense counsel. You've already been sentenced to murder in the other county, and then you have a murder here. And the sentence for 55 years, that's a stiff sentence. This 80-year sentence is a stiff
Oh yeah, I forgot that he had a whole other case in another county.
sentence. And these are cases where you have to serve half your time, and that's day for day time, and I recognize that. Hopefully you will grow, but based upon his age, based upon the number of years that he has received out of Tarrant County and the number of years that he's received here, based upon his history and the lack of any type of good parenting. From what I can tell, his mother wasn't a good parent to him. His father wasn't a good parent to him. Child Protective Services was not good. And if you believe the testimony, I don't know why Child Protective Services would place children back with a father who put the children's mother in the hospital.
Man, so he pretty much just grew up seeing violence everywhere.
Is there something else that needs to be done with our society? Yes. Is more money need for Child Protective Services and their workers? Yes. And I do realize that while this is a lot of time, and I tell people all the time, any time that you do in custody is a lot of time. But by that same token, you're still alive. And what the state has said is true. You're still alive. You can still better yourself. If you end up in prison for the rest of your life, you're still alive. You still can improve yourself. Your family can still visit you. But the complainant in this case is deceased. And you need to internalize that the complainant in this case is deceased and that his family is never going to see him again. So you're going to have to make changes. And you're going to have to remove people from your life who are not of benefit in the means of making you a better person. And I do understand that sometimes people will go to prison, they join gangs because you need protection, because you're there by yourself, you're young, but you're going to have to make better choices. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to send in.
Damn, I think that's like the first time I've heard him talk throughout this whole thing. Because I've been watching the trial for the last couple weeks or whatever, and I don't think I heard him really say much.
Him to 80 years in the prison, given credit for any time served. There is a $0 fine. This will run concurrent with 1511547D.
So, I wonder if you get double time. So I wonder if that'll give him 16 years credit. And if that runs concurrent as the 55-year sentence, so we'll say 90 subtract 16, what are we at? 74, halftime, 32 years. He's 23. Tayk could be home when he's 55 if he stays out of trouble, if I'm doing the math correct. But at the end of the day, the judge pretty much summed it up. I think she was pretty reasonable with what she was saying. He's still alive. It's fucked up. He took another kid's life. He was 23. Tayk was still a kid technically. It's just all a fucked up situation. Fucked up parents. Fucked up environment. Grew up seeing the wrong shit. I mean, bro, he was 15 dating a 23-year-old stripper. You could see her right here. Right here. Looked like she gained some weight since he was probably dating her back then, but he was 15 dating, I think, a 21 or 23-year-old stripper. I mean, it's just like, man, what good what good influences did he have? You know, like he was just fucking fucked from day one, it feels like, which ain't no excuses on what he did really, but it just makes you understand how people get in the situation they get in. With that, that's my 2 cents. Put your 2 cents in the comments. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Comment, subscribe, like. I don't know if I said that already. With that, later.